Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, where I talk about the most bizarre and controversial topics in the world. Today, I have a question for you. What if Alaska was part of Russia? Sounds crazy, right? Well, not for Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, who recently declared that the sale of Alaska to the United States in 1867 was illegal and that he wants it back. How did this happen? What are the implications? And what are the chances of Putin actually getting his way? Stay tuned to find out, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. First, let's go back in time and see how Alaska became part of the United States. Alaska was originally colonized by Russia in the 18th century, but it was not very profitable or populated. The Russians faced competition from the British, who controlled Canada, and the Americans, who were expanding westward. In 1867, the Russian Empire decided to sell Alaska to the United States for $7.2 million, which was equivalent to about 2 cents per acre. The deal was negotiated by William Seward, the Secretary of State, who saw Alaska as a strategic asset and a potential source of wealth. Many Americans, however, thought that Seward was crazy and that Alaska was a wasteland. They called the purchase Seward's Folly, or Seward's Icebox. But history proved them wrong. Alaska turned out to be rich in natural resources such as gold, oil, gas, fish, and wildlife. It also became a key military and geopolitical location, especially during the Cold War, when it was a front line against the Soviet Union. Alaska was granted statehood in 1959, becoming the 49th state of the United States. Today, Alaska has a population of about 730,000 people, most of whom are proud Americans and enjoy a high standard of living. So why does Putin want Alaska back? Well, there are several possible reasons. One is that Putin is a nationalist who wants to restore Russia's glory and influence in the world. He has already annexed Crimea from Ukraine in 2014, and he is currently invading eastern Ukraine, defying international condemnation and sanctions. He may see Alaska as another territory that rightfully belongs to Russia, and that he can use to challenge the United States and NATO. Another reason is that Putin is a pragmatist who wants to secure Russia's economic and energy interests. Alaska is rich in oil and gas, which are vital for Russia's economy and exports. Alaska also has access to the Arctic Ocean, which is becoming more navigable and exploitable due to climate change. Putin may want to claim Alaska as a way to gain more control over the Arctic and its resources. But how serious is Putin's claim? And what are the chances of him actually getting Alaska back? Well, not very serious, and not very high. Putin's claim is based on a decree that he signed in January 2024, which stated that the sale of Alaska was illegal and that Russia had the right to protect its property abroad. However, this decree was not specifically about Alaska, but rather about a general policy of safeguarding Russian assets in foreign countries. Putin did not mention Alaska by name, nor did he make any formal or official demand for its return. Moreover, Putin's claim is not supported by international law or historical precedent. The sale of Alaska was a valid and legal transaction, recognized by both parties and ratified by their respective governments. The United States has a clear and undisputed sovereignty over Alaska, and no other country has ever challenged it. Putin's claim is also not realistic or feasible, given the enormous political, military, and diplomatic costs that it would entail. The United States would never agree to give up Alaska, and would defend it with all its might. Alaska's residents would also resist any attempt to annex them by force or coercion. Putin would face a fierce opposition from the international community, especially from NATO and the United Nations, who would condemn his aggression and impose severe sanctions. Putin would also risk a nuclear war, which would be catastrophic for everyone. So, to sum up, Putin's claim on Alaska is a fantasy that has no basis in reality. It is a provocation that aims to stir up nationalism and distract from his domestic problems. It is a bluff that tries to test the resolve and reaction of the United States and its allies. It is not a serious or credible threat that should worry anyone. Alaska is and will remain part of the United States, and Putin knows it. He is just playing a game that he cannot win. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something new and interesting. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. What do you think of Putin's claim on Alaska? Do you think he is serious or joking? How would you react if you were an Alaskan? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. See you next time, and have a great day.